buddy Mark Chang sent me a package. It's supposed to be some slide tape that he's, I guess, helped develop for sliders. That's I don't honestly know what's different about it. But I went to record because, well, this is a larger box than I would have expected for this tape. So these are like full-on rolls, dude. That's why. One more thing. Really hope you're not a 3M loyalist or a fanboy. I don't know what it says. Oh, I started on the back. Oh my god. It was made to rival it. Okay, yeah, so I've got the 3M. I think that's this stuff, like the skived crap on Amazon. Cool. So we've got super thin stuff. Definitely not a 3M loyalist. Might be surprised you're working. Sorry, I was just trying to read. Okay. I'm gonna jump into both of them, right? I've got a couple sliders that, oh, actually, nothing has tape on it right now, and I haven't used a whole lot. Holy, Mark, this is so much. Jeez. And the tape you used on that stuff's crazy strong. So let's see, we're labeled here, right? Yep. PlateGuard. And 104. Okay, cool. These are cool boxes. So, I've oddly been thinking about putting tape on my CP5 because those noises, and maybe even only on the center plate and only on the section that stays covered by the top plates. So this section on this side and this section on this side. That might be something worth trying, especially with the super thin stuff. That could be cool. I took the tape off of this that I got from Mark. It was terrible at first, but now that it's got a lot of use, the steel is all smooth and it's really nice. But I could still try it again with some tape. My wife hates it now because it's a little too stiff for her. That's what she said. All right, let's try some of this stuff first. Applying tape is really easy, especially whenever it's a piece this big. I don't have to worry about wasting or nothing really. So how I like to do plates and taping plates, it's been the same for all of them. First, I like to do that. Let's give it a little action. And then I take my X-Acto and I cut around. Good adhesive, it seems like. Mark has a YouTube channel that is absolutely awesome. I think it's Play for Beans, if I remember, or someone comments and asks. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Play for Beans or something like that. Really high-end, well-done videos, not just little unedited one-takes like I do. These are like full productions. All right, so tape's cut. It's on nice and smooth. So that's the thicker stuff. Yeah, I can hardly tell it's there, but it's a little easier to manipulate. That makes sense because the magnets are further apart now. I just had the idea of labeling these rolls on the inside. This is the 0.08. Can't mess it up like that, right? So I don't want to keep these. Well, keeping them in a bag might be a good idea. Keep them clean. This is the 0.04. Gonna dig into this now. I think this is a T6 instead of a T8. Wow, look how rusty that is. That's just from my skin is so corrosive. I've touched the T7 side here maybe once. That's amazing. And look at these. Wow. I've touched all these like once too. Oil your tools, guys, if you have corrosive skin like me. Alright. This one's gotten so rusty I can't even read the T6 on it anymore. Pretty sure it's T6. Whatever, it fits. If you don't know how the CP5 works, you've got the little screw that interacts with the track right here. Sorry. That screw interacts with this track whenever it's screwed all the way in right here. And then you have the captured ball springs. Yep. So I'm gonna tape this little section. Probably need some alcohol. Yeah, need some alcohol. Because on the mechanical sliders, I like to have them oiled a little bit. This is going to be interesting with such a big roll, right? Maybe I can not be super wasteful here. I don't like to use the parts that I've touched with my skin, so that's always a little bit of waste when you're using this stuff. I'm only gonna do it on like half of it. Gotta get that out of the way. This may or may not work, but I really have been wanting to try it, so maybe about halfway point. Okay. This might be exactly what the CP5 needs. And I'm working off camera here, huh? Sorry about that. It's hard to do these little detailed things when I have the camera overhead because I want to have my eyeballs overhead of what I'm doing. So I'm like looking down at an angle now. That'll be fine. That goes back in here. Mark, so far I like working with this tape over whatever this 3M is. It's just easier to work with. It's easier to apply. It's not as flimsy, if you know what I'm saying. It's not flopping around all over the place. Got cleaned up pretty good. Melanie, I'm gonna send you this video so you can watch some alternative ways on how to apply tape. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Oh, that is nice. Okay, yep, I'm doing that to the other side too. I'm using the thicker stuff intentionally because I want to yeah, Nice, okay. I want to take up the slop, you know? All right, let's do this one. Watch me take off the same one again. That'd be funny. Nope. A little alcohol spray. If you're still watching, I'm amazed, but I will be doing, I'm gonna try out this 0.04 millimeter stuff on the square in just a second. Gal cube square, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna strip off that 8 and try this. All right. Honestly, it's just been so much easier to not worry about these tail ends and the waste and stuff. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna need it, and just getting rid of it. It's making this install go great. This center plate here is chamfered beautifully for this. It's making cutting so easy. Oh, there we go, working off camera again. Man, this is a good video, huh? I'm sorry, I don't care today. I didn't do anything for the screw hole on the other side. You know, this little hole right here. I just don't think it's not necessary. That screw is just gonna pop right through it. It just acts as a stop in this track, and having a little tape there is not going to affect anything. Something I will share. I replaced the captured ball springs with the ones from the 1-PAL. These are stainless balls. It had, the 1-PAL came with soft stainless and hard stainless. The CP5 originally had these ceramic ones that are right there. I like the feel of these softer steel ones more in the CP5. I was a bit surprised by that, but it just felt better. Man, I'm excited actually to improve the CP5. Alright, here we go. That is definitely less slop, less rattle noise. Oh man, I am pleased with this mod, and you can't even see the tape. What do we got? It's not necessary to have it on the whole thing. Well, that's a winner, Mark. Thank you. Now I'm gonna strip off this 8mm tape. Play with it one more time, put it fresh in my mind. Look at me sitting here trying to put these flat objects. There we go. Round objects on a flat surface. Yeah, it's good. This feels very similar to 3M stuff, I suppose. So yeah, it's too skinny. That's why I never put any back on here. I don't have any tape that was this wide, so when I removed what you put on there, Mark, they I recall it had skived in the middle, and then some of the fiber stuff around the outside. It felt good, but I totally wore through it, and then started to like the feel of the stainless on stainless. So yeah, a little softer, good slides. Oops. CB5 over here. Let's see, I'm done with all this stuff actually. Not sure how I feel about this cheap tool from Home Depot. Let's just put the 4 on this side. I'll leave that 8 on right now. Definitely thinner. Alright, I've got alcohol over here. Might as well. Let's do that same thing. Just gonna cover the whole thing and not worry about anything else. Anyone else very prone to cutting themselves when they're using an X-Acto knife? I've gotten so careful over the years. So just initially putting on that 04, I can't hardly tell I did it compared to just the side with the 08. So that makes me want to take off this 08 that I just put on. Great application. And this is literally, I just put it on there and it's not coming off very easily. And this is even being applied on the ridges here. It tells me that longevity is on point. What am I doing? All right, I'm gonna trim this up. When you get like a good, ooh, almost cut myself there. You get a good little cut going, it's pretty satisfying. Let me go this way. So this stuff's a little harder to trim. It's thinner. Get off all the big floppy bits first. Come around and trim. I would not be this hasty on a higher end fidget, especially if it was like zirconium or copper or something. This being stainless steel and well loved, this is getting a quick job. Definitely not putting all the care in the world on this super sharp X-Acto blade catching the edges on that steel, but steel, smooth steel. Definitely thinner. Magnet strength is increased. Pretty cool. Alright, this is good stuff. I approve of PlateGuard. If you like tape, absolutely. I've got other sliders with me, but this one's Zirc and Teflon. I'm not gonna tape that. That just seems like sinful. But this is good stuff. Thanks, man. Let me know if I need to do like more testing, or if you want me to try it on some other things. I absolutely will. I'll also do some follow-ups. Thanks for watching. Guess we'll see ya.